Are you ready for our main event?
Oh boy, we got there quick. Let's go to the main event.
Yeah, we did. Mark Briscoe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and the new champion Hangnail Page against Dick the Boozer, Claudio, and Wheeler Useless. It's the same shit they were doing. They just switched the belt. We're not going to get rid of these guys. We're not going to not have to look at Moxley every week. They're going to do the same shit. The new world champion in a six-man tag still can't be rid of the Boar Horseman. And they went for an extra run over this time because they didn't even ring the bell till 5 minutes to 10. They went to break 2 minutes later, came back at 10 o'clock. The crowd was deathly silent. They go 5 minutes, take another break. They're taking breaks in the overruns now. And finally, I don't know if this may be the stupidest thing that anybody's ever done in a wrestling ring, because it wasn't just one person going into business for themselves. Multiple people had to plan that this was going to happen and think that this was a thing you should do. Brian, I will tell you what they did, and then I will let you tell the people why that it's fucking stupid. Rather than me, the experienced veteran, I'll let you, the talented amateur. Claudio gets Page up on his shoulders for the Doomsday device, like the Road Warriors.
Right.
Oh, Wheeler comes off the top rope with the clothesline for the Doomsday device, like the Road Warriors, right? And he hits him with it. Guess what Page did? He flipped backwards, landed on his feet, no-sold the clothesline, and made a comeback. Followed by a backflip off the top to the floor, where then 5 other people did moves to each other, and then Page jackknifed Claudio 1, 2, 3. Brian, what's the stupid part of landing on your feet from the Doomsday device and making a comeback?
I don't know.
If they would bother to stop and think for 1 second, they would realize that it's not the goddamn bump that is supposed to be the devastating thing about the Doomsday device. It's the clothesline.
That's right.
You're being held up in the air and a guy's flying off the top rope and clotheslining you. And he hits you so hard, it turns you a flip and you land on the fucking ground. But apparently, Wheeler is so weak, he couldn't pull a greasy string out of a cat's ass because he just clotheslined the guy and the guy just backflipped, landed on his feet, and made a comeback. The wrestlers don't even know how wrestling works, because they're so indie-minded. They're more worried about, oh, I can do this, rather than, well, wouldn't it be stupid if you did? So then Moxley jumped on Page and the heels got heat. The same shit they've been doing for months and months. And then the lights go out and Darby Allin is in the balcony. And while Darby Allin is in the balcony and Moxley is staring with that stupefied look on his face, Page buckshots Moxley, even though they had just beaten him up just seconds before. And then everybody left. 15-minute overrun. They're doing the same shit they've been doing. Nothing has changed, not even the people. They just switched the fucking belt. They've learned nothing. Those are my thoughts.
Another banner episode of AEW Dynamite. What do you think about this as a episode coming off the pay-per-view?
Well, I didn't think much of it as an episode anywhere. Coming off of, going into, it did nothing. What has changed? What are we looking forward to? Osprey's gone. One of their big baby faces. Like to see what he's going to do. No. Fucking, all we saw was 6-man tags, 8-man tags, 4-ways with girls for $100,000. More multi-person gaga with the same people that we thought we might get rid of in favor of some new people that we don't see enough of.
Well,
I guess
AEW
Darby's
Dynamite.
back.
Darby's
back.
And Moxley appears to be petrified.
It's good to see Darby's back, especially after seeing his front.
All right, well, that was AEW Dynamite for July 16th, 2025.
What about the Arcadian Vanguard network of programming for this fine coming week of July whatever through whatever?
I got to come out of a dead dog dedication. What the fuck? Another great week on the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network. Get information on all the shows on Twitter at Superpodcast or on Facebook at facebook.com/Arcadian Vanguard. Of course, the wrestling news is there for you each and every day, each and every morning. Wake up and listen to the wrestling news, everything that happened without opinion, without conjecture, without paywall. Just the facts, ma'am, or man. Whoever is listening to this, probably man. TheWrestlingNews.com directly, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts, look for Arcadian Vanguard's The Wrestling News. Want to make mention of Stick to Wrestling with John McAdam, a big look at 1978 WWF with some rare audio, not heard before on a podcast, I believe. That's the best way I could say it. McAdampod.com, look for Stick to Wrestling with John McAdam, wherever you find your favorite podcast. And of course, the 605 Super Podcast, The Mothership! Well, Swami's barking. I got him going. One of these days, folks, 605pod.com, available wherever you find your favorite podcasts. The Mothership.